Here we go, fight fans, our first attraction of the evening. 3 rounds scheduled in the light heavyweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a wrestler and Muay Thai fighter. Standing 6 feet even, he weighed in officially 204 3/4 pounds. As a professional, he is perfect in the cage. 3 victories with no defeats. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the undefeated Nik the Machete Fekete. And next, his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. A Muay Thai fighter, also standing 6 feet even. Official weight, 206 pounds. His professional record consists of 6 victories and 2 defeats. He joins us tonight from San Francisco, California. Please welcome Chris El Gringo Bostick. Referee in charge of the action, Herb Dean.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. Gonna keep it clean, touch gloves, make it official.
All right, there's our announcer, Joe Martinez. Welcome everyone to the fight. Herb Dean has the fighters in the ring, ready to go. Octagon, let's get this on. Deck the halls. Tachi Palace fights number 7.
I think you owe the UFC like $10 for saying Octagon, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Just the cage. Bostick coming out early, aggressive, doesn't want to let Fekete get set up and move in for that shot.
Fekete on deep on a double leg.
And there you see that wrestling.
Very
He wants you
aggressive.
down, you're going down.
I asked Chris about his nickname El Gringo, but he wouldn't tell me, but I think it deals with the donkey show in Mexico.
Bostick trying to scramble up, but Fekete looks to control the head. There's that tie clinch.
Fekete's coming out aggressive. He's throwing punches. He's bringing it. Oh, nice knee.
Nice combination. There are those knees, and there you see the defensive balance as well, as Bostick was trying to move in, take advantage of Fekete being a little off balance from those knees. But Fekete stays on his feet.
Yeah, Fekete being known as wrestler, he's definitely not opposed to trading punches with Chris.
No, like you said, the time he spent over there in Holland working that Muay Thai, Bostick, that knee looked a little close to the cup there, but Fekete's okay.
His double underhooks right here.
Yeah, Fekete double underhooks. Bostick doesn't want to be there. There's those inside knees.
Put him with the cage, outside trip.
Oh, and move to the back. Fekete thought he might try to sneak those hooks in. That's something I've seen Phil Davis do. He doesn't really want to sink the hooks right away on the back. He likes to stay in that kind of half rear mount position. Bostick ends up scrambling, but he's still in the back position. Nice hammer fist from the bottom.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know if when Fekete wrestled, he was more finesse guy or if he was a grinder, but it looks like he's a grinder right now during the fight. So
Doesn't seem real technical.
Leaving his leg behind there. He needs to be careful.
He is aggressive. Yeah, watch the leg.
yeah, he's going for an inside heel hook right here. That could be pretty painful.
Bostick is remaining cool, even though he was in a couple of vulnerable positions there.
What does Fekete need to do here, Ulysses? Should he stack him up or just pull it out like that, I guess?
Just rip it out, man. I mean, anytime they have your leg or any submission or drop, just start pulling out. This is an arm bar that you can stack him, but from there, just rip your arm out or your leg out and punch him in the face a couple times.
Like that there?
Nice
Just
left
like
hand there. Yeah, Bostick signaled for Fekete to come back in, and I thought Fekete might let Bostick up on his feet. Again, we talked about 5 of 6 submission wins for Bostick, so I don't know how much you want to play in his guard, but Fekete's definitely effective with those punches right now.
Well, right here, Fekete should put his knee in the middle and start working the pass, as opposed to trying to be in his open guard and get threatened with submissions. But
Well, he's landed, I've counted 6 straight punches from this position. And referee Herb Dean is taking a close look.
Yeah, he briefly moved over into half mount there, but Bostick did a good job of kind of working in that butterfly guard.
Now, what can Bostick do here to actually get him in a position where he can actually start making some strikes?
from there, it's kind of hard to strike from bottom. I'd rather be on top. Look to use a butterfly sweep to get on top.
Also surprised he wasn't using the cage. He's so close to the cage. You think he might have wanted to back up and use that to wall walk up, but I guess maybe Bostick just wants to continue to fight from his back.
I mean, he does have a lot of faith in his open guard.
Bostick's in no hurry to get up. He seems comfortable, even though he's taken several blows.
Yeah, there you go. I like that from Fekete. He's standing over him. He's not really kicking the legs. Why play Bostick's game? Nice uppercut.
Bostick's one of those guys who won't take a punch. You see, he kind of leads with his head.
Yeah, he really does. He signals it in, said bring it on. Oh, big right hand.
There's the knee.
Nice knee.
There's a breakaway from there, move again.
Bostick showing his toughness here.
I agree. As great as the wrestling is for Fekete, I think he just wants to back away and continue to work him on the feet. That Muay Thai training is paying off.
Yeah, he hit him with that knee earlier in the beginning of the round. Here he goes again.
There's a Thai clinch.
The knee coming right here.
Push him away, create the distance, go back to work. Nice jab again. Another right hand.
Knee again.
Working the body.
Looks like he's been training with Rank Couture a lot, huh?
That's that Extreme Couture style.
Yeah, everybody from Extreme Couture talks highly about Nik.
Not a lot of kicks thrown in this fight. We've seen several knees.
Yeah, as far as the kicks, I don't know if Nik would throw kicks because it leave him vulnerable to getting taken down. Even though he has such high level wrestling, just sometimes you throw it wrong and you're off balance.
He's got a good jab, and jab's effective because Bostick is really just allowing him to take it.
Yeah, and you can see the damage on his face as well. You know, the nose is starting to redden up. The cheeks are swelling a little bit. There's a nice kick to the body.
I don't follow that up. Into round one, our first fight of the evening. Fekete Bostick. I got to say, guys, very interesting round. I saw Fekete come out aggressive. He definitely, in my opinion, won that round.
Yeah, absolutely. He did the better damage on the feet. He was in top position for quite a while and did some damage from there as well. So I think he absolutely took round one. Interested to see the gas tank from both guys. Fekete was over in his corner a little bit with his knees on his hands on his knees. As we watch the replay here, is some of that dangerous knees inside the clinch. You can see, as we talked about, that Muay Thai training. Fekete definitely known for his wrestling, but he's working good from the clinch and inside.
The jab is working. He's coming with the right hand. He's not scared to throw a 1-2 combination, which is good. And I think it's there for him.
It's interesting, you know, if you haven't seen a Tachi Palace Fights card before, the cage is very interesting. We saw right there the Muay Thai clinch in the corner. You've got these rounded corners that kind of sink back a little bit from the corner post. Some of the guys out here call them fight pockets over there. And you can really trap a guy in that corner and do a lot of damage if you can sink their shoulder on the inside of those paddings.
Yeah, little pockets. It's never fun.
Round two action about to begin. Just make sure you guys call the cage, all right? Anything else.
Yeah, it was interesting. Fekete didn't sit down in the stool during the minute break. He seemed like
working that stand-up right away again. There's that jab.
Bostick, the little cherry in the face. Again, our Christmas spirit here at Deck the Halls.
You see Bostick trying to swing back, but there's just definitely not the same power on those punches.
Yeah, he used the jabber wide. I wish he would double up with the jab and come on straight right over the top, because that's what he had in the first round.
We'll mix up the combinations a little bit. Fekete's looking very good on the feet. I don't see any reason to go for a takedown at this point. No reason to play that game.
That Muay Thai's moving off. I used to do Muay Thai, but I stopped, man. It made me really tired.
Oh! Nice kick.
Nice kick.
Before that stand-up routine from Mr. Gomez, I was going to say he's very vulnerable for some kicks right now, but we had to do a comedy break.
Yeah, and Nik has an incredible front headlock right here. Looks like he's trying to set up the darts. He can push his arm straight through and lock it up.
Lost the move there. It looked like I thought he was going to sink it in as well. I was excited to see that, but Fekete lets it go and settles for a nice top position, doing some damage. I think Dean's going to tell Bostick he better get moving.
He fakes for that
Oh,
leg
yeah,
lock
there's
too.
some big damage from the top.
Nice.
He's getting leverage on those punches now. Again, it's quick to get up the back. This
Nice
time
left
he's
hand.
continue to work it. Fekete's looking to get this fight over with in a hurry.
Again, you know, he's got the back, but he doesn't look to sink the hooks in at all. He just decides to stay there. It does allow Bostick to escape.
Well, as soon as he attempted to sink a hook in there, Bostick kind of rotated out of it.
Yeah, curious if that's, you know, he doesn't leap to the back right away. Obviously, that's just something he prefers.
Yeah, Nik does a good job controlling the ankles and stacking them so he can take have him roll over for the back right there. I think he's forgetting it.
Bostick took a lot of damage to open this round. Herb Dean was really taking a close look. And you see again, defending, but I don't know, how intelligent it is. He's rolling away, not offering a lot in return.
Blind rolls, those are very deadly.
Maybe should clamp him down and start working the pass.
Well, he was so effective standing up. You would think that, again, just stand up and allow Herb Dean to get over the center of the ring and go right back at throwing that jab. The jab has been setting up everything else that's come with it.
It has. I think he smells a little bit of blood. That's why he's just trying to grind him out right here. But
yeah, halfway through this second round, and I'm with you. I think he's back away. I think he's grinding away on top, and he's very effective. He's controlling it. Bostick, we see, is not nearly as active from his back as he was in the first round. So I think Fekete feels very, very comfortable in this position. But, man, he was doing such damage on the feet. I don't know that he shouldn't back away and just go ahead and try to finish it there.
Looking at good angles, of course. Herb Dean is taking a good look. Not a lot of punches being thrown at this time, just positioning.
Bostick offering a little bit, those hammer fists from the back, but those aren't going to do anything. Fekete looks like he could really slide out to side control here, but keeping a good lock in that half guard is Bostick from the bottom. Getting right in front of our position here. Shots to the body. Then there's a nice right hand across the top. Fekete just doing anything he wants here. Fekete's, now he wants to let him stand up.
Here we go.
Minute and a half left in this second round. Bostick very, very slow to get up. Left eye swelling tremendously underneath it. Really see the damage adding up again. We talked about that jab, that overhand right.
Oh,
there's the knee.
Watch the right hand. I think he's setting him up for that.
Working to the body. It's just target practice out there for Nik Fekete right now. Props to the heart of Chris Bostick. I mean, he's standing in there, but
nice body shot right there.
Oh, he wanted to buckle. Only thing he's keeping him at this point is the courage. Another knee shot.
Yeah, Dean's going to step in.
Yeah.
I think that's a good stoppage. I mean, he's on his feet, and you see Chris Bostick a little bit frustrated, but you can see the damage on the face of Chris Bostick as Nik Fekete was just picking him apart. And I, for one, have no problem with that stoppage. I think it's a solid TKO.
I second that. I think we saw from the first round, it was just a continuation to the second round. It would have been a continuation to the third round. It's one of those deals where, hey, sometimes, hey, it's just not your night. And we can see it. Chris Bostick come up a little short tonight.
Yeah, no reason to let him continue taking the damage. Like you said, here he is just leaning up against the cage, and Nik Fekete driving the knees in. He threw the left hand in there. Look at that straight left. And that was enough for Dean. Bostick didn't even raise his hands to try to defend that shot. He was just taking too much damage.
All right, let's throw it up to the center of the ring with our ring announcer, Mr. Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes 4 minutes, 6 seconds. Round number 2, TKO, stoppage due to strikes for your winner. And still undefeated, Nik the Machete Fekete.